votes for communist parties. If you look at France, if you look at Italy, if you look at Czechoslovakia, at that time, free elections. Yeah, but they they've been free at that time. First free elections. Yeah, but later on, not in 1947, the elections have been free. Yeah, then later on it will change. Okay, yeah, so there was at least a strong socialist and communist pressure within all Western European countries, and so the readiness of politicians to compromise on certain issues and also to develop more and stronger state intervention to balance society, to build society. Also, we have had the wartime economy. The wartime economy is very strong state interventionist. This also explains to a large degree a strong role of the state in the European economy. And in this regard, they try to handle things in the process of European integration.
Well, I so much enjoy it. I've never been such a stimulating European Union table. I really am. I really am. Thank you very much. I'm very happy that I'm here. Of course, I learned that I say to my German colleague, he thinks that there was not enough destruction. I did a Germany was totally destroyed. Because I think it's sort of the German spirit built and you think Siemens factory that is left behind is behind the German medical, I would say, I mean, without the German spirit, we might have million machines, they don't go nowhere. Secondly, that's the evidence I want to give, not a sociologist. I don't believe in machines without people. And secondly, I mean, the Soviets packed up all the machinery and took it away. And, you know, whatever remained, the coal remained under, they couldn't take the coal away. But they took all the chemical plants and the Siemens and the iron and they took it away. So, I mean, that's what they
In Eastern Europe.
Sorry?
In the eastern part of the...
That's true, you're right. I'm sorry. It is, but, all right, there was not that much. I think there was, if you go to Germany in 1947, there's not a single stone that made. You got to remember, people built the cities again. Imagine that energy, you know. And secondly, if you don't renovate your existing infrastructure, you will be stuck with the machinery pre-war and you don't get anything done with that. You got, actually, some people argue. And so, you know, what Japan and Germany were great blessing was the bombardment of the Allies so that we can build new technology. And the French regret, if you listen to the French, they say our great fallback is that we have not been destroyed. We are still using the Citroën plant of the 20s to produce cars in 1955. And you can look at the Citroën and see that's a good evidence, the black box. But I like it. But I have a talking people. I don't know how I understand. But anyway, I love this. I'm sorry. I'm engaging and I'm enjoying this very much, being self-appreciated. All right. Let's keep the same thing as Floyd. Europe. One point that I want to emphasize, so I was sharing with my Turkish students yesterday, perhaps the thing that divides Turkey today from Europe was the very fundamental fact is that Turkey was not in the war. The war, people forget, the Europeans forget, shaped their psyche so much. And that also perhaps divides continental Europe from Britain. Of course, London and back of Britain, the Brits. But they did not suffer an occupation, whereas continental Europe was the battlefield. That is a remarkable experience. And that is what today it's not Islam, Christianity. It is that we Turks don't know what the war is about. Now that struck me, if I may share a book, and I strongly recommend. Yesterday I read a book by Janos Kornai, most important Hungarian economist, and it's called The Force of Thought. The Force of Thought, it comes in title, and that's what it was translated from Hungarian. I strongly recommend it. It is a remarkable. In addition to Kundera's European ideas, Kornai Very European. They are the heart of Europe. Heart of Europe, the Hungarian Jewish family is the heart of Europe. Prototypical Europe. And the awful history they had to go through at the end of the war and colonize our members of the Communist Party, then the realization that the socialist system cannot work. It is a remarkable book, and it tells the history of Europe. And when you read that, as a Turk, how lucky we have escaped that, and how unlucky we are that we are on the edge of Europe and will never go into it, because the difference had to get big. And perhaps that brings me back to my other point that they want to share with the British, that we sit on the periphery of Europe. And really the future is what is going to define the European project. Second, and brief one before. Keynesian, the irony of it, I'm glad I raised that point. European reconstruction is a Keynesian project with American money. Now, Marshall Aid was crucial because of the communist threat. I think they do. I mean, you know, in Italy, the Vatican and the Americans had to join together to kick the communists out. Vatican was an American project after the war. Now, Keynesian is very ironic, and I love ironies. Keynesianism created the economic policies that you could create in Europe and it did. But it also brought in from the back door, and that is the irony, bureaucratization of economic process. And I'm afraid technocratic and cheating it from bureaucracy to technocracy. Bureaucrats love the corporation. They don't look individual producers. And what we come today is a corporatist Europe rather than the individualist Europe. It is not a Kantian Europe, but a corporate